Vitamin D, often celebrated as the sunshine vitamin for its synthesis through skin exposure to UVB rays, has long been recognized for its role in bone health and calcium metabolism. But emerging science reveals that this fat-soluble hormone like vitamin also plays a central, underappreciated role in skin immunity, barrier function, and regeneration. Far beyond its basic nutritional status, vitamin D acts as a molecular guardian of the skin's integrity, supporting keratinocyte health, promoting efficient wound healing, and defending against photoaging caused by environmental stress. Its reach is both systemic and local, influencing how the skin repairs, renews, and resists the damage that accelerates aging. The outermost layer of the skin, the epidermis, is composed primarily of keratinocytes, cells that form the body's first line of defense against the external world. These cells not only create the physical barrier but also participate in immune surveillance, antimicrobial defense, and wound repair. Vitamin D exerts direct influence on keratinocytes by binding to the vitamin D receptor, VDR, which is abundantly expressed in these cells. Once activated, this receptor modulates gene expression to promote keratinocyte proliferation, differentiation, and survival. In simple terms, vitamin D ensures that these essential cells are rapidly renewed, functionally competent, and structurally intact, an essential requirement for smooth, healthy skin. Vitamin D's ability to regulate antimicrobial peptides like cathelicidin and defensins makes it critical for maintaining skin immunity. These natural defense molecules are part of the innate immune system, acting swiftly to neutralize pathogens before inflammation sets in. When skin is wounded or exposed to irritants, vitamin D helps modulate the immune response to prevent excessive inflammation, which can damage tissue and lead to premature aging. At the same time, it accelerates reepithelialization, the process by which keratinocytes migrate and cover a wound, thereby speeding up healing and reducing the risk of scarring or persistent redness. These actions underscore vitamin D's role as both protector and repair agent within the skin ecosystem. In the context of aging, vitamin D's influence extends into the realm of photoaging, the cumulative damage to skin caused by chronic sun exposure. Paradoxically, while UVB light triggers the synthesis of vitamin D in the skin, excessive UV radiation without adequate vitamin D status may accelerate degradation. Vitamin D helps mitigate this by enhancing DNA repair pathways in keratinocytes, reducing the oxidative stress burden from sun exposure, and improving mitochondrial function. Studies have shown that adequate vitamin D levels are associated with thicker, more resilient epidermal layers and reduced wrinkle formation. Furthermore, vitamin D may inhibit the expression of matrix metalloproteinases, MMPs, enzymes that break down collagen in response to UV exposure. This protective mechanism helps preserve dermal integrity and prevents the structural collapse that leads to sagging and fine lines. Wound healing is another area where vitamin D shines, particularly relevant to aging skin, which heals more slowly due to diminished cell turnover and vascularization. Vitamin D promotes angiogenesis, the formation of new blood vessels, increases growth factor production, and enhances fibroblast activity. These actions collectively support tissue regeneration and collagen deposition, accelerating closure and improving the quality of healed skin. This regenerative capacity makes vitamin D a critical nutrient, not just for aesthetics, but for resilience and recovery at every stage of life. Beyond sunlight, dietary and supplemental sources of vitamin D become essential, especially in regions with limited sun exposure or for individuals with darker skin, who naturally produce less vitamin D from UVB exposure due to melanin's protective filtering effect. Fatty fish, like salmon and sardines, egg yolks, fortified foods, and vitamin D3 supplements offer reliable alternatives to maintain optimal levels. Ideally, blood levels of 25-hydroxyvitamin D should be monitored and maintained in the range of 40 to 60 nanograms per milliliter to support not only skeletal health, but also immune competence and skin renewal. It's also worth noting that vitamin D works synergistically with other skin-supportive nutrients. Magnesium is required for converting vitamin D into its active form, while vitamin K, too, helps direct calcium away from soft tissues like the skin's blood vessels and into the bones. Zinc, another cofactor, amplifies vitamin D's immune-modulating effects and supports tissue repair. These interrelationships highlight how skin health is rarely the result of a single nutrient, but rather the harmonious orchestration of several micronutrients working together at the cellular level. In a world where anti-aging efforts are often focused on exfoliation, hydration, and surface treatments, vitamin D offers a deeper, biologically intelligent form of care. It strengthens the skin from the inside out, arming cells with the ability to defend, repair, and regenerate in response to environmental stress. Adequate vitamin D isn't simply about preventing deficiency, it's about optimizing skin function in a way that visibly resists aging. Skin that is nourished by sufficient vitamin D is not just better protected from UV damage, it is more responsive to healing, more immune resilient, and more capable of retaining its youthful strength and tone across the decades.